We are spirit. We come into this human experience for whatever reason. And what we believe yesterday might not be what I believe today, hopefully not what I believe tomorrow. So my understanding of the way consciousness works, love works, energy works, why we're here. Every time I think I got it all fucking figured out. Are you shitting me? I get lessons upside the head. Oh, you think you got to figure it out? Let's show you another facet to why things happen the way they happen. And that's the fun in it. I mean, it's a ride. It's a fucking ride. It's tough. It's not easy. And I think we do a disservice to a certain extent with our children, the way we do raise them with relationship issues and a lot of issues like the fairy tale and the win-win-win. Everybody wins,
Yeah, but
and
you're sidetailing.
yeah,
I do want
sorry.
to also
Okay, see.
I want to address one thing you said, specifically, just because this is my personal soapbox.
Okay.
Is that the lesson when you're addressing the step of like, what did I do to end up in this situation, or where, or get into this, and what can I learn from it and such. It doesn't necessarily have to be something you did wrong either. It could be just
Right.
something, and I want to make that clear because I've gone through abusive relationships, multiple, and I think that a big lesson for me when I was going through therapy and being like, I don't think I'm a terrible person. Like, what am I doing that's attracting this? Because I don't understand. Like, I'm a very strong, independent person, and I'm very, like, raw, passionate, and like, I previously had the incorrect belief system that only people who were kind of meek or weak would get into abusive situations, and that is
Mm,
so far from the truth. So far from the truth.
yeah.
Anyone can find themselves in an abusive situation at any time. But what I found, and why I want to address this, is because when I actually started learning about narcissists and sociopaths and sociopathic narcissists, is that my personality type is the ideal personality type to attract this person into my life, because they want somebody who is where I misstepped is that I love with all of me. Like, I just give everything,
Hmm.
and I don't have set boundaries. And I am, like I said, really independent and outgoing and passionate. And what I found was, when I started learning about narcissists, they like people who are intelligent and go-getters and successful, because it becomes a trophy for them. Like, look at what I was able to get, is this person. And so a lot of times they look for people who are highly successful, who are highly passionate, who are driven and strong people. But the other aspect of that is that I also didn't have boundaries. And so they were able to push me slowly over time, like a little thing here, a little thing there, a little thing there, a little thing there, under the guise of love. Like, if I loved them, I would do this, or if I
Right.
wanted to please them, I would do this, until you're too far in, and then you're like, well, I think you just hit something that I don't feel comfortable changing, or you don't even realize that they've changed so much about you until you
Hmm.
start to realize, like, oh, holy shit, I've changed everything about me.
Yeah.
And so, obviously I need to build more boundaries in my life, and this is just my personal experience, but I think it's important to notice that, like, there was nothing necessarily wrong with me that got me into this position that I'm in. And
Right.
it was more so that the personality type that I had at the time, which, loving somebody with all of you is a very beautiful thing. But the
Hmm.
dangers of that is, if you don't have the boundaries to back it up, then you can find yourself in one of these situations. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I want to make sure that it's not always saying there's something wrong with me that
Okay.
got me in this place.
I agree 100%. And when I am talking, what did I do wrong or where can I improve? I'm not talking on that level. I'm talking on the spiritual level of that. What is the spiritual lesson in this? So I'm talking about energetically what the lessons are. Okay. So it's not just the earth stuff. So I agree